got people here who are just fans of the airplane. But we need to take a minute this morning to remember the sacrifices of everybody that was involved in that program, not just the crewmen, but their families as well. We're very honored this weekend to have with us two of Grissom's Gold Star children, and they're in the audience today. I'd like for you to meet Rob Blakesley, the son of Major Dick Blakesley, who was killed in 1966 when his airplane crashed in McKinney, Kentucky, and Shemaine Plesko, Rocky Cervantes' daughter. Rocky died in 1964 out on the alert ramp here during an operational readiness inspection. His airplane remained buried here for 36 years because of radioactive material that was leaked. It was 61 years ago this weekend that the first Bunker Hill introduced their first Hustler to Indiana. Colonel O'Brien, earlier that month, flew an airplane up here. They christened it the Hoosier Hustler. Governor Matthew Welsh was here. It was a big deal. Everybody in the Tri-County area celebrated the growth of this base and what it meant, not just to national security, but certainly to the culture and economy of the three counties around here. Let's honor those airmen of the Hustler program who lost their lives.
Got a picture of you, but it was a little bit earlier. When was this?
I was 6 months old, and that was taken, I would imagine, sometime in December of 1964.
Okay, and you are with your family?
I'm with my mother, Virginia, my brothers, Manuel and Michael.
Okay, and what was this picture for?
After my father passed away on the Air Force Base, it was Bunker Hill Air Force Base at the time, we came back to have a medal given for my father, Captain Manuel Rocky Cervantes.
Okay, and this is the display and explanation of everything that happened here at Bunker Hill Air Force Base.
Correct.
And he was, what was he, the pilot or?
Navigator.
He was navigator at the B58 Hustler.
Right.
Okay, and you're back here today for?
We're doing a groundbreaking for, we're going to build a hut for the B58 that's here so that we can help preserve the legacy of all of the airmen who lost their lives, and to make sure that this plane can stand the test of time. The environment is very difficult on it, and building structure for it to help maintain the plane itself.
Okay.
Well, thank all of you for coming out. It's been a wonderful day, and we're pretty lucky about all that. For the last couple of months, I've been coming home from work and building an architectural model. I have to tell you, I haven't built many since I was a student in college, so it was a bit of a challenge. I know the first time I picked it up, the floor fell off, so I had to re-engineer the thing a couple of times. But the whole purpose of that, I don't know if you've seen it, is to illustrate and give you a reality of what is eventually we hope to happen with this aircraft. If it sits out here too much longer in the Indiana weather, it's going to deteriorate, and it'll just be a constant, maintenance issue for us. But we believe with this building, it can be something bigger. It can be part of a Cold War exhibit We can extend the building a little bit farther, even make a stage for an amphitheater, and take advantage of this green space in front of us here. We are looking for donations for this. As you know, the Air Force does not support the museum. Everything you see here is paid for by locals and others who are interested in preserving the legacy of this program. So this presents the legacy. So we want to make sure that all the sacrifices, and it wasn't just the people who died. And a lot of these crews spent years away from their families. Mothers had to take care of children by themselves. And I think what happened here was so important. We ought to open our wallets so that we can preserve this legacy for generations to come. So thank you again. I appreciate you being here. We're going to turn some dirt over and try to get this project started.
Well, not quite as deep, but.
I'm Harry Rumsey, President of B58 Hustler Association, and I will be contacting my board of directors for a donation to this airplane. Anybody would like to join our organization, please contact me and I'll be more than happy to do that. This is a memorial to all of us, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
There's a couple of things I want to kind of give some accolades to. First off, for Bob and Barbara Sotero. You guys did a great job. Getting all of this together, getting the venues, getting them into the museum, I gave them a break. But anyways, they did a great job, so I want to make sure you guys get some credit for that. And thank you for the people we want to recognize. And the first one, Rick and Shemaine, we want to recognize you. Come on down! Come on up. They have given a lot of money for the Hustler Hut. You know, the dedication that we want to do and the purpose we want to do for the hut. Again, we're preserving your legacy and the history of the B58 program, and putting it in a hut is something that we really want to do to preserve it for future generations. So without their support, we wouldn't have been able to get this all together. So they've presented us with a total of $80,000 to put towards the hut. Whoa! And this is just amazing. This has just got everything going for us. And again, without their support, we wouldn't have been able to do it, I'll tell you. Again, our hope is we've done the groundbreaking a little bit this afternoon. We'd love to be able to start working on this later this summer and this fall. So hopefully by next year we can have something over the B58. So again, thank you.